pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Ryan goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
43-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
But you have to remember, that's a rookie quarterback out there, and I have to believe he was completely confused by the coverage. And now, after he's thrown a pick six, I just wonder about his state of mind the rest of the way.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target, but it'll be second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
I think most quarterbacks would love.
Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. On play action, it's Murray. He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's going to be caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
The Bills are
a nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. It's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib.
Intercepted by the
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Now Murray. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Shotgun now for Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will extend their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Bills 25. Jets, nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
He was brought
the veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
I'm coming for you. Mine. 21. Check 3. Check 3.
Now a give to White. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Ryan tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm playing the wrong football. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Ryan will throw again. Looking for Parker again, and this time he's got him. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
53 is the Mike. I'm going from back to you. I'm going from back to you. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
First down.
Now Murray off play action.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
To Portland Sutton.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Going deep here for Parker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And
play action. Now it's Murray. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he finds McLaurin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
17,
Terry McLaurin, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to this.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jalen Reagor with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Oh, they're on it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
For the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the Bills' 6-yard line.
Here's Ryan to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. Touchdown, Jets. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. 49. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
53, check 53. Check tight. Check tight. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check back. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Their own 49-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
from the 41. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Terry McLaurin
was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
17.
Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills continue to pour it on. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip the cap to them.
And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 5. At the 40.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Ryan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Now Ryan on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 21-yard line.
To throw again is Ryan. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead? And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way.
He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Noah Igbenogany that time up to make the play defensively. Opting to run again here with White. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this to Sutton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Ryan. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Sam Cook now. And he's had all kinds of problems just getting punts off so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A gain of
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Being chased out left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll fire deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Flush to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Jets 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. On the slant, completes to Sutton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They go play action now. Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
20. 1st down, Buffalo.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The rookie Michael Pittman, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Buffalo.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.